What's up, guys? How you guys doing today? And welcome back to another YouTube video on my YouTube channel. And today's video, it's that time of year again to predict who do I got winning the 2024 Stanley Cup playoffs. Feels good seeing playoff hockey again. Playoffs start tomorrow. Hey, I'm hyped. So right now, what we're doing is that we're now predicting who we got winning the Stanley Cup. I have 16 teams, 8 from each conference. We got some familiar teams that came back from last year trying to go for the cup. Or we got some new ones who haven't made the playoffs last year, but they're back again. And we've also see some familiar matchups that we've been seeing recently. So, before I go any further, I ask you guys to please hit the subscribe button if you're new. Turn post notifications so you don't miss any future content. I'm thinking about going to Game 3 of the Stanley Cup playoffs or Game 4 probably. I'll let you guys know at a future video where am I going. And also some Hershey Bears playoff vlogs. And speaking of Hershey, I'm also thinking about doing a Calder Cup bracket challenge. If I do that, I'm pretty much gonna do it on Word or PowerPoint to do like those like editing things. But we'll see. And also PWHL, maybe do it. We'll see. But yeah, just out here having some fun doing some bracket challenges since hockey playoffs are here. So let's get this part started. And also, one more thing. My bracket challenge league is in the description. You have 3 days to sign up and get your picks in before it's all locked. So yeah, it's gonna be in the description, and I recommend you joining. Now let's do our picks. Let's start off the Western Conference and then make our way down. We got the Central Division winner, the Dallas Stars, versus the second wild card spot, the Vegas Golden Knights. Vegas, they had a good year the first few weeks of the season. Now the whole entire year, they just been slumping. Mark Stone's healthy. Tomas Hertl's healthy. They got Noah Hanifin and Anthony Mantha from the trade deadline. Now, all of them are healthy. They're now set. Dallas, on the other hand, Wyatt Johnson's been breaking out. Jason Robertson has been breaking out. Tyler Seguin has been doing his thing. Jamie Benn's been doing his thing. Mira Heiskanen. Jake Onger's now proven to be a top 10 goalie in the NHL. Will Vegas handle a breakout young Dallas Stars team? That's going to be tough. I think Dallas is going to beat Vegas in 7-2 to end their back-to-back mission. Winnipeg and Colorado, quite similar to Dallas and Vegas, but on the other hand, Winnipeg has been going back and forth 1 and 2 the whole year. And same thing with Colorado. They've been like all over the place in the Central Division. Winnipeg, however, has the lowest goals against in the NHL, winning the William M. Jennings Trophy. Colorado last year, they've been upset by the Seattle Kraken with their first ever playoff series win in franchise history. Will Colorado redeem Winnipeg? Will Colorado redeem themselves from last year? I don't think so. But if Cale Makar and Nathan McKinnon go lights out, I think they're going to beat Winnipeg. I hope they do. And Georgiev has been on fire. Has been good. Very well consistent. I think it's about consistency. With Winnipeg, on the other hand, They have a stacked goal scoring department. Colorado, on the other hand, has a lot of good two-way. I think two-way is more important. I think Colorado will shut down Winnipeg. It's gonna be a close series. Vancouver and Nashville. Now Nashville had a good stretch. They had like a 16 game point streak with like 14-0-2. If you guys don't know what happened, they were planning to go to a YouTube concert at the Sphere. They canceled it because of how bad they were. And then after that, they were on a hot streak. Vancouver, on the other hand, they have a younger team. Quinn Hughes in their first year as captain. I think Nashville, based on their veteran pieces, their veteran examples, I think they may beat Vancouver. Now, here's the thing. If Demko goes insane, Quinn Hughes racking up points, Brock Besser and Pettersson racking up goals and points, I think Vancouver's going to beat Nashville. It's going to be a tight series. Edmonton, LA, I think Edmonton is going to have a scenario of what the Blues did in 2019. I think that's going to be that. Oilers will win in 6. Vancouver in 6. We'll say Colorado 7 and Dallas in 6. Now let's go to the East. We got Florida and Tampa Bay. The Battle of Florida, the last time that they met up in the playoffs was in 2022. So Tampa Bay, they were just right in the midway of the Atlantic. Florida has just been top 2 in the Atlantic the whole year. I think Florida is going to go for another deep playoff run. As of expected, as what we may expect, we could see Florida go for another deep playoff run. Boston, Toronto. The good old first round matchups. Boston has been owning Toronto like the first 3 playoff meetings. I think this is going to be Toronto's time to beat Boston. Boston, they were like so good up until December, and then heading in, there's just nothing there. There is nothing there. They've been losing on some bad teams, or like even like wild card bubble teams. I think Toronto will beat Boston. Now let's get to the Rangers and the Capitals last. Carolina versus the Islanders. Now this is going to be a game 7 right off the bat. If Carolina can go over the hump and try to do another playoff run, expecting to go to the finals, I think they would beat the Islanders. Now the Islanders, they have Patrick Waugh. Waugh had pulled them to be a top 3 team in the Metro. Finished 3rd in the Metro. With them going to the wild card, out of the playoff spot, wild card out of the playoffs, and then jump over to the 3rd, that's good momentum. But I think Brendan Moore knows his stuff around the playoffs than Waugh. Carolina in 7. Now here's the fun part: the Rangers against the Capitals. I'm a Caps fan. I think this is going to be a 6 or 7. The Capitals, in their last 3 games, they beat one of the best teams in the league. One of them, well, 1 or 2 of them, they beat Tampa in a must-win game. They beat Boston. They shut them out 2-0 in a must-win game. That gave them a cushion to set them up to beat Philadelphia and eliminate Detroit. Well, guess what? 2-1 win over Philadelphia. Now, that's what you call momentum. If Charlie Lindgren does a lot more crazier than he did in the last few games, I think they're going to upset the Rangers. And what's funny is that Peter Laviolette is coaching, a former Capitals head coach that got fired in the last offseason. Carl McMichael's been breaking out. Lapierre's been breaking out. And Ovechkin been being himself after the All-Star break. Getting 30 goals, has been on a hot streak. I think the Caps might upset the Rangers. Not being biased, I think the Caps are going to upset the Rangers. I'm going to say Capitals in 6. 7 for the Hurricanes, 7 for the Leafs. We'll say 5 for the Panthers. Second round, Dallas versus Colorado. I think Dallas is just going to go for another deep playoff run. With them being in the conference finals last year, lost to Vegas, I think Dallas is just gonna throw points onto the board over Colorado. So I got Dallas going to the conference finals. Vancouver against Edmonton. Like I said, same thing. Like Edmonton's gonna be like St. Louis, gonna turn it around to try to go for a deep playoff run. They've been doing a deep playoff run for the past 2 playoff seasons. I think they're gonna do it again. They're gonna be Vancouver. Well, we'll say 5 or 6. Florida versus Toronto. Second round matchup from last year. It's a rematch. Florida beat Toronto, I think, in 5 games. If Matthews and Marner, the top 6, beating Florida, I think Toronto is going to win. It would have to be, if Toronto beats Florida, it would have to be like a 6. Game 6 or game 7. I think Toronto will go to the Eastern Conference Finals. And also, fun fact, they have never won 3 playoff series in the entire Stanley Cup playoffs in team history. Let's see if they can do that. Now, the Capitals and the Hurricanes. Oh, boy. Honestly, I think Carolina is going to beat the Capitals. I just think. I think beating a number 1 seed in the NHL in 6 games probably lose a lot of momentum. But here's the thing. If you think about it, let's talk about last year with the Panthers. They were a second wildcard spot. They upset Boston in 7. They eliminated Toronto in 5, I believe, and swept the Carolina Hurricanes in 4. Carolina, on the other hand, I think they're going to go for a redemption of being swept in the conference finals to go all the way. This is going to be a tight series. But I think Carolina will beat the Capitals in 6 games. So now, the Final 4. The Dallas Stars versus the Edmonton Oilers and the Toronto Maple Leafs against the Carolina Hurricanes. At the start of the season, I got Dallas and Carolina in the Cup Finals. Will Edmonton surprise Dallas? Honestly, I'm pretty much on the fence of Edmonton going to the Cup Finals. But I do think Carolina has a good shot beating Toronto. So I got Carolina to the Stanley Cup Finals. Dallas and Edmonton. Dallas went to the conference finals last year, but Edmonton lost in the second round. I think I got Dallas going to the Cup Finals. Dallas, Carolina. Who do I got? I think that Dallas Stars will win it all. Dallas will win it all. Total number of goals, I'm going to say 34. So, yeah, I got the Dallas Stars winning the Stanley Cup. Dallas Stars are my pick. So, yeah, that's going to be it for this video. Let me know who you got winning the Stanley Cup. If you guys would like to join my bracket challenge, the link will be in the description below. You guys have 3 days to sign up, and then it will be locked. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you do, please hit the like button. That means greatly appreciate a lot to me. That's make me do more videos in the future. If you guys want to see more videos like bracket challenges or just regular vlogs or anything you'd like to see on this YouTube channel, please hit the subscribe button. Turn on post notifications so you don't miss any future content. Follow my social media. The links will be in the description below. And with that being said, guys, I'll see you guys on my next YouTube video. Have a good night, everybody. Thank you for watching.